Finally start installing the traction bar. I usually jack it up from this bracket right there, but the problem is with that bracket, it's getting eliminated. So we're gonna put the jack stands at the floor, basically right by the doors, before the engine bay. That way you don't have to worry. But yeah, this whole bar assembly is gonna be eliminated. So let's get to it. All right, she's jacked up. Got the stands right where I need them. Wheels are off the ground. Just to let you know, guys, I've waited almost a year for this traction bar, and this guy pretty much waited a whole year. So it just shows you that you might be dead by the time you order it, or by the time your order comes in. So just let you know. Look at that, my grandfather found my creeper. Nice. Man, I haven't used that thing in a long time. Yeah, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. One wheel off. So on the traction bar, this bar right here is gonna be adjustable so that you can adjust for caster. So what we gotta do now is take your tape measure and measure your caster. This way you can put your caster back where it's supposed to be. All right, we have just removed the short absorber shock, or whatever, shock absorber shock, whatever it's called. Either way, it's a front engine mount, and it's held on with 17mm bolt. And looks at it, everything is 17mm bolts around here. Just to give you guys a heads up. Next up is removing the whole subframe. Got my handy grandfather here. Yeah, we're gonna do this right. Alright, so now that we are under the car, we got 2 bolts here. I gotta definitely, I'm gonna say, if I had to guess what those are, they're either 12 or 13. That's gotta get removed. And of course it's gotta get removed back there too. And then we got 2 more bolts there. You should be able to leave these hitched, and you just got 2 more bolts there. But you should be able to leave these arms hitched. So my plan is to leave them hitched. If I have to take measurements off these to get my caster right, we can do that. I went off the wheel well to the axle nut, so I'm hoping I can just put it back the way that I got it. And so yeah, to be honest with you, I should probably take the middle cross member off before I drop this thing. So let me do that. Okay, got it down. That thing weighs a lot, just to give you guys a heads up, so when you do pull the last bolt, just be careful. Next up, we got to take the factory toe straps out, which looks to me like they're 14mm. Just to let you know, the middle cross member that bolted at the bottom of this subframe and held me the exhaust pipe was also 14mm. So. Now, what took so long for me to get my traction bar was these guys. These guys apparently are not made in-house. They are sourced out, and this is what allows you to adjust for caster. So, go ahead and start put this thing together. Apparently I got to get the bracket off for the mount. This is what's going to be the new mount. This guy is pretty beefy, so definitely racing grade. And not only that, all this stuff is very light compared to my original subframe, so see what happens. Alright, to give anyone a heads up, the bolts are too long, the axle was in the way. To go ahead and put this arm in, you have to lower the bottom control arm, and you'll have to pop the ball joint. So, let you guys know, if it ever said that this was an hour job, this just turned into a 2-hour job. So give you guys self-time if you ever go to do this. Well, the passenger side, amazingly, all you gotta do is just rotate your steering wheel all the way to the right. I don't have the lock, so you can actually do this manually. But doing this gives you enough clearance to actually get those bolts in without having to remove the lower control arm or the ball joint. So, driver side amazing. Wow, no, passenger side amazing, driver side nightmare. All right, we're almost done. Just got the mount to do and that's it. Oh, she's on there. Get the mount all set up. And look how much room that is. That's pretty good when you can get your hand between. My old one was hitting, man. I was scared it was gonna put a hole in those pipes. Make sure all these jam nuts are nice and tight. At the same time, I'm gonna take my measurement for my caster. Like I said, I already did, but now that I got these new arms on, to do it nicely, you want to do it from axle nut or center cap, whatever way you want to do it. The center cap on the back. As long as both sides stay the same, you should be going straight, and yeah, your car should not be pulling to the left or the right. Some people say get a wheel alignment, but you know what? If you know how to do alignments, just do a home alignment, you should be good. Well, it's finally done. It's all installed. I used the traction bar to jack up the car, and you know what? It's pretty sturdy. No bends, no scratches. All this stuff right here is pretty much scrap at the end. When I bought this kit, I did get all the motor mounts, all the solid ones, and the extra T-bracket for the trans. Well, I'm not going to install that until I have to put my built F-Series in this car. So, there'll be more videos. We'll see where time takes us, because I can't see taking a motor out of a car that runs just to throw a built one in, you know? Yeah. Thanks for your help, Grandpa. You got it done. No, it's all good.